all, welcome back to SAP MM channel. Today we learn must know SAP MM T codes which will be used in our day-to-day operations. So let us start. SAP MM purchasing T codes are: to create the purchase order it is ME21N, to change or to edit the purchase order it is ME22N, and to display the purchase order it is ME23N, and to create the purchase requisition that is ME51N, and to change and edit the PR that is purchase requisition is ME52N, and to display the purchase requisition is ME53N. Moving on to the next, to create the contract that is ME31K, to change the contract that is ME32K, to display the contract that is ME33K, and to create the RFQ that is request for quotation that is ME41, to change the request for quotation is ME42, and to display the RFQ that is request for quotation is ME43, and to evaluate the quotation received from various supplier that is ME47, to create the purchase info record that is ME11, to change the purchasing info record is ME12, to display the purchase info record is ME13, and to analysis the PO that is ME91N. This T code will give you the purchase order details in complete. Moving on to the next slide. This is a goods movement MIGO. MIGO T code is used for the goods movement. This could be a goods issued or goods received, and also the transfer of goods from one plant to another plant. To enter the incoming invoice is MIRO, that is MIRO, and coming to in ECC version, the T code for to issue the goods is MB1A, to transfer the posting from one plant to another that is MB1B, and to do the other goods receipt that is MB1C, and to cancel the material document that is MBST. Moving on to the next one, to see the stock in transit that is MB5T, to do the GR for delivery that is MBS1N, and you want to see the how many written deliveries were there for a particular PO that is MBRL. And to moving on to the physical inventory creation, the T code is to create the inventory document is MI01, to enter the inventory count that is used for T code MI04, and to post the differences between the countable inventories are MI07. These are the T codes used mainly into the physical inventory process. This happens once in a year that we need to fix the day and do the counting of each and every inventory. It depends upon industry to industry. They may also do this audit once in a quarter or once in a year, depending upon the scenarios. Moving on to the next T code MB02. This is to view the change material document. Moving on to the next slide. This slide is only for inventory. To check the stock overview that is MMBE, to check the warehouse stock that is MB52, to check the stocks for the posting date that is MB5B, to change the physical inventory that is MV33, as I said in the former slide. To change the physical inventory we can also use the T code MB33. The next is to view the stock of values that is MB5L, and to see only the consignment stock, that is MB5K. K again represents the consignment. Moving on to the next slide. Here we talk about the material master and the vendor master. That is MM01 to create the material master, MM02 to change the material master, MM03 to display the material master. Coming to the vendor master creation, that is SK01. SK02 is to change the vendor master. SK03 is to display the vendor master. Again, this is only in the SAP ECC version 6.06 version, where you can use the SK01, SK02 and SK03. Well, coming to the S4 HANA, you can use the T code BP. Moving on to the next, to create the vendor only the purchase information, that is at the plant level, that is MK01, and to display the vendor details only the purchasing values, that is MK03. Moving on to the next one, to create the purchase info, as I said in the earlier slides, that is ME11. Moving on to the next one. Here we talk about the reporting T codes. You want to see the list of the purchase order by the purchase number, that is ME2N. And coming to the another scenario where you want to see the purchase order by vendor wise, wherein you need to give the vendor number and check the POs, list of the POs raised by the particular vendor, that is ME2L. And if you want to see the purchase order by material wise, that is ME2M. Finally, you want to see the general analysis with respect to purchase order and the purchase requisition is ME8FN. Again, the goods in transit is MB5T, material document list is MB51, to display the material document is MB03. These are being used majorly into SAP ECC version 6.0. This slide explains the material master, that is MARA, MAKT, that is material text, MARC, material per plant, MVKE gives the sales data of a material, MARD storage location, MSKA sales order stock, and you want to see the project stock is MSPR, unit of measure is MARM, international article number gives you the MEAN, and again you want to see the material which are being planned for the production, that is PGMI. Coming to the next slide, here again MBEW for material valuation, MVER gives the material consumption, MLGN gives the warehouse number of particular material, and you want to check the storage type of a particular material, you can use the MLGT, MPRP for the forecast profiles, and you want to see the MRP tables for a given material, that is MDTB. MDKP occupies the header data for the MRP document. MLAN, this table gives the tax data of given material. MTQSS gives the master view of QM, that is quality management. That's all for this. Thank you for your attention and do subscribe. Your valuable suggestions will make me to come up with many more videos which help you to crack the interview and to use these T codes hassle-free in your day-to-day operation. Thank you. Your valuable subscription will make me to do many more videos as such. Thank you.